No, this would usually be the part where somebody would like try to make a morning motivation, but I'm not really like interested in doing that. Let's talk about something I learned from. So if you guys aren't aware, if you look up the name Andy Elliot, the famous sales guy. Actually, that's what this story time is going to be about. We're going to talk about Andy Elliot today because he impacted my career a lot, and not in a good way. So a while back, when after I had been like robbed, and basically, long story short, me and a friend of mine got all of our equipment stolen from us in Los Angeles during the BLM protests. But that's besides the point. I came to Arizona, I moved here, and I was contacted by a friend, and that friend told me, hey, like, there's this guy over here, he's got a lot of money, like, he hires media people, we should go to this seminar. So he links me up with one of his sales people, and we go to his seminar. Once I'm at the seminar, I took a bunch of content, I publicized it on YouTube. It's on a very old video that I technically am not even proud of. I don't even care because it could have been so much more, but honestly, it never became anything more than just a bunch of B-roll that I slapped together because I wasn't able to follow up on it, and I'll get into why, because like of all the negative PR that's involved in this situation. So I took a picture, and I know I don't like market it a lot and I don't mention anything, but I'm very avid at photography. I really like photography, particularly stoic or gritty or grungy photography. I like film colors, like bleach bypass on photography. Okay, cool. So I'm introduced to Andy. Andy's on stage and he's speaking, and I take a picture of him. Andy sees the picture. He thinks it's cool, whatever. I then, after the seminar, and I didn't understand this because I didn't know what I didn't know yet. He pulled me over and he asked me how much it would be to hire me full time. And I gave him a direct quote, and you could go to ChatGPT and ask it, hey, I'm a videographer that's been doing this for 5 to 6 years. What should be my hourly rate? Honestly, like, I quoted him the hourly rate. I calculated how much time it would be full time every week for an entire month. If you wanted to hire me out fully, I just quoted him a price. He told me it was ludicrous, and he said I wasn't worth it, so I didn't take it personal. I didn't care. I ended up taking the photo that I took of him that day, the very, very famous photo that you see on his profile. I publicized it on Instagram. Apparently the photo was so good that he stole it. And he, not only did he just steal it, he stole the photo and then published it on a book that he made over $200,000 in sales within the first week of the book dropping, without as much as giving me any credit. In fact, he even credited somebody else in his office for illustrating the actual photo. And to this day, I don't really care about the legalities, to be fair. I don't really care about pursuing him legally, but just the fact he stole from me is just insane. And on top of that, in the past, he has discouraged people that I'm familiar with because he just runs like a cult-like following or whatever. He told them that I'm a bad person and they shouldn't do business with me. Andy's never done business with me. Andy's never paid me any money. We never had a contract. I don't understand what gives him the authority to criticize my business and talk mess about my name and my business. So he's turned away a lot of potential projects away by proxy. And one time I was running my mouth, which is just telling the truth, and he sent the Macklin twins, and I'll try and include pictures as I'm doing this. The Macklin twins are these two, like, I'd argue, like, mentally deranged dudes that work for him, because they walked in and these dudes came up to me in the gym and said they were gonna like hit me. They were gonna essentially beat me up, and because of whatever I'm saying about Andy. And I sat there and I was like, are you kidding me, dude? Like, not only have you guys turned away business from me, but you're putting me in a bad situation in front of people I'm familiar with and trying to make me look bad. So if I get in this fight right now, everybody that doesn't know me or is not familiar with me right here is going to think ill of me, and everybody that is familiar with me is going to question my past. Long story short, they ended up leaving because the gym owner like chased them out, and I tried to keep my cool and I kept my mouth shut. And now we've reached to the point where Andy's made so much money off this photograph that I took. I estimate if he made 200K off the first week of sales, like what it was claimed, then, and the book's been out for over like 2 years, he probably has made over $500,000 on just the sales in the book. And I didn't get any feedback from people. I got no credit. Everybody that knows that I took the picture on the book thinks I'm a bad person. So, and it's just stupid high school politics. But yeah, I just thought I would share that right now because like a lot of people get it misconstrued. He poisons the well and tells them that like, I don't know what he tells them I did. Honestly, I just took the picture and I have it, and he stole it and then he publicized it. So yeah, dude. But if we learn anything from today, you need to protect your work, and you need to especially if it's a high profile individual like that can completely get away with taking your stuff, you need to protect your stuff. You need to watermark it. You need to do something to it so that they don't go ahead and take it. Honestly, I don't even publicize any of the photos that I think that people could use for marketing. And that possibly is just me being scared. But honestly, like, I only publish the stuff that I know would be worthless to everybody and that I think is creative, that showcases my work at this point, because I don't want to get done like that ever again. And if you're going to show up to a place and take pictures of a high profile person, just keep the photos to yourself and show them to people. If you put it on social media and this person takes them, then honestly, you're just kind of SOL unless you have legal help. And honestly, there was a lawyer that was going to help me, but I don't know where he's at. I don't know what he's doing. He just kind of dropped it and probably figured that the case is going to go cold the minute that I told him all the details. But yeah, go look up Andy Elliot on YouTube, and that's the dude that screwed me. Yeah. Anyways, I'll be back another time to give more details on other things I learned from him. I think I'm just going to turn this into a habit of eating breakfast and just telling you guys stuff. I'll see you guys later.